just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love, my love. Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. Your hands, they're fine without me. Your lips don't care if I come back. I was your favorite flavor. When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. Cause I know I don't get you no more. I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. Cause I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you no more.
Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, 터진 바람 앞던 날 뛰니 물럭광 모든 chain 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지 눈을 쏠려 from the whole world 공은 던져 잡고 또 숨죽여 till the end 너야 sub-zero to 100 yeah this is my home ground don't memory crown wanted to the top goes like whoosh 떠나가기 질러 get loud 닦아새 내 곁에 my team 믿고 달려 난 still the same making new history top of the big scene one hit to the top keep it coming we don't stop one hit straight away bumping like an 808 one hit do it now it's your moment make it count one hit we got one hit
Juega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop,
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio. While the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home, and the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their brief and brew, while Letty fills the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain, as what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country, it's color that divides. When in working men and ladies, we could find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Colin Rea. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
Too low. Ball 2.
Goldie swings and hammers one. Deep to left. Way back there. It's got a chance. Gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They've hit another. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Bunts it in the air. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. The 0-1 right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. 4 home runs in the first inning. And they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. One down. take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Slinging it to first in
Batting
time.
eighth, catcher Ali Sanchez.
2 down, bases empty. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Puts a bunt down. In time to Bush. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Ball.
The 1-0. And that one missing low. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Right down to shoot. Full count now. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Dead last in team batting average. And we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. But clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP and slugging guy, OPS plus. But in this situation, at some point, you have to have a higher batting average to go along with that on base or that slug to ultimately be able to score runs. And they just haven't been able to do that this season.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Now it's going to be Michael Bush. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ripped towards third. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the friendly
Leading off for the
confines.
Yankees,
On now to the
second
top
baseman,
half of
Jose
inning number 2.
Caballero.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
Up
barely
next,
missed
for the
it.
Yankees,
Man, this
the
guy was ready to
designated
hit.
hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie starting as the designated hitter. He made his major league debut in 2012. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Bunts it towards the mound. In time to Bush, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ian Happ up to hit.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Second baseman.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Upstairs. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Batting 8, shortstop, Dan
First and second,
Swanson.
1 out. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Ball one.
Two on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And that's a base hit. Corner flies around third. Safe. It's 5-1. 1-0. And that's too high. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they get a few back. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-0.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Four runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. They go back to back and we're level. It's 5-5.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Michael Bush, the next cut to hit. He's 0 for 1. Zach Buck towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Cubs.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
And a sac bunt here. Whips it to first on the run. He's out. And he gets him. Nicely done.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Ian Happ bops one out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 8-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Gets the bunt down the right side. He steps on the bag. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 8 and the Yankees 5. Here at Wrigley Field, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 8-6.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
There's a swing and a drive. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't reach it and finds the gap. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now here's Trent Grisham in the air, right field. And makes the grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
No.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Now one miss. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
1 out man at first. Now here is Spencer Jones. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 9-8, He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
This one in the air, center field for Armstrong. Under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jose
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now Ben Rice. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
And stepping in for New York, Ahmed Rosario. And he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind, and he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's now a 10-8 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
This could go the distance. Home run! Michael Conforto blasts one out, and they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! Another one, back-to-back homers, and it ties it up. It's 10-10. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Miguel Amaya, the next to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. It's a bunt down the first base side. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Armstrong.
Puts a bunt down. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, designated hitter Pedro Ramirez.
And here's the DH for the Cubs. 1 for 2. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's now a 10-10 tie.
See the crowd coming down. It's game time. Raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From their side, we ain't the same.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Start of the 4th, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And delivers outside. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And fouled off. You'll want. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a 2-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 12-10.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of there.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 13-10.
They wasted no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunting, and he pops it up. To first, one pitch and one out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Fastball for a strike. Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. And there's 2 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Goldie in the box now. Takes strike one. Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's a 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swings through for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go, bottom 4. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Gets the bunt down the right side. The throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
All right, here's a fun fact. Wrigley Field opened up in 1914, but they didn't have the ivy on the outfield walls until the late 1930s, when Bill Veeck suggested planting it on the walls when they renovated the stadium. And now it's probably the most iconic part of the ballpark.
Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul. The Cubs trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1. Way high. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Puts a bunt down. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. The Yanks out front here, 13-10. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the fifth, and Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Pitch misses there, ball 2.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 14-10.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
On the ground, Horner tosses to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
For the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Dominguez, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Grounder off the pitcher. The tag, and he's out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one well upstairs. Ball 1.
Hey.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bush, the flip, in time. Go! You're out! Back here at Wrigley Field, and here is Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
That's too low. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's a 2-0. And that one upstairs. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Ball, no. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Cubbies down by 4, last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now it's filled up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. He's already homered in this game. Man at second.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Swanson, the runner at second with one away. And there's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
For the Cubs, center fielder Pete Armstrong.
First and third, one down. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 14-11.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 3. In the air to left center. Jones settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 14-11. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hood. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea, I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming, I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave, we would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the f it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on cause the little stuff stone, now I'm feeling alone in this kitchen. Singing sad songs, but I'm not.
Spencer Jones will hit next.
Left fielder Spencer Jones.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Ali Sanchez.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-11.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Puts a bunt down. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bush takes it himself. That's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
2 down, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Yep. No, that's too high.
Two down, nobody on, and that misses. 3-1. There's a strike. Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones. Count on it. Look at the moves.
Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Michael Busch digs in now.
Ball. Ball. High.
That's a strike, and it's 2-2. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
That ball was
Alex
absolutely
Bregman.
ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they slice into the lead in 16-13. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gerrit Cole is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Cam
Yankees,
Schlittler comes
number
on now.
31.
He's
Cam
having a ton
Schlittler.
of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a
Stay
strikeout.
high, 3.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball 1.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And
Ball
fastball
3.
misses outside for a ball. And the count is filled up. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael
Conforto.
Conforto. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball 1. No, outside.
Just missed. Next offer in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Why they in their feelings? Wait a minute, they thought I was finished. Wait a minute, let's get back to business. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance.
Here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7, Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Let's go, Colin.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jason Dominguez.
Here we go, Colin.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 17-13.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 18-13.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. One. Gets the bunt down the right side. And that's foul. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 2-2. That one missed. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher now, Shota Imanaga.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Puts a bunt down. Push. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that'll do it.
Bounce on the beat, my father. Lift up your feet, move harder. Shock out, explode like lava. Screw up your face, cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat, my father.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Swanson digs in.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Two now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there. It's a bomb. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 18-14.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
In the air, right side. Dominguez on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Center fielder, Pete Crow.
Back to the top of the order now. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. That one is upstairs.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Hook one.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, designated hitter, Pedro Ramirez.
That misses. Ball one. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. So up next, Michael Busch.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. They take the force out, and that's the third out.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Ali Sanchez.
Ball.
Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. Fastball for a strike. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jose Caballero.
Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Back to the top of the order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Trying to move him over here. Flips it, and they get the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball. Ball 2.
fastball is outside. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The Yankees on top here, 18-14. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Bregman takes downstairs. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Dominguez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ball. Ball. Ahoy!
The 2-1. Half lays off. The Yanks leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Ball, that's down.
Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. The Yankees have the lead 18-14.
Now give me that, come up off that, cause I want that. You can see that, I'ma need that. Show me where the cheese at. Where you
all set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
Ball 1. Ahoy!
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
Gets the bunt down the
That's a
right
foul
side.
ball.
And a foul ball. A sliding stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So digging in, Trent Grisham. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
C-Ride!
Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ball outside.
Comes a 2-2. And that
Outside,
just
ball.
misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
No, that's a ball. Too low. Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Way high. .3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Down the middle for a strike. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. The Yanks have the advantage, 18-14. last chance for the home team. Digging in, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one.
Ball. Hurry.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses, and the count is 3-1. The Yankees leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in for a strike. 3-2 down. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Bunted back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two on, 1 out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball.
The 1-2. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. To the plate. Ow! And they defend a squeeze perfectly.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
1 out left for the Cubs. Number 75, the next Cub to hit. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. That's too low. Ball 2. They're down to their final strike. Puts a bunt down. Rosario. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.